Ever wanted to learn a new language quickly and easily? Are you itching to add another tongue to your linguistic repertoire? Well, you're in the right place. This video will reveal manageable steps to master a new language. Stay tuned to discover the secrets of effective language learning. The first step to mastering a new language is making it a part of your daily routine. Now, consistency in language learning isn't just about sticking to a schedule. It's about making language a part of your life, weaving it into your day-to-day activities. This can be as simple as listening to a podcast in your target language during your morning commute, or reading a page from a book in that language before you sleep. The beautiful thing about consistency is that it doesn't require hours and hours of intense study. Even a few minutes per day, if dedicated and focused, can lead to significant progress over time. Think of it as a snowball effect. Each day's work piles onto the last, gradually building your understanding and fluency. So, don't worry if you can't devote an entire hour to language study every day. Just a little bit of time, consistently, can make a huge difference. Remember, consistency is key. A little every day goes a long way. The second step to quick language acquisition is immersion. Now, what is immersion? It's like taking a deep dive into the ocean of a new language. You're surrounded by its sounds, its rhythms, its structures. This full-on exposure accelerates your learning by leaps and bounds. But how do you immerse yourself in a language without hopping on the next flight abroad? Well, the world is at your fingertips. Listen to music, watch films, or read books in the language you're learning. This way, you're not just memorizing words and rules, you're experiencing the language in context. Imagine enjoying a song in Italian, laughing at a French comedy, or getting lost in a Spanish novel. These experiences not only make language learning fun, but also provide a context that helps you understand usage and nuances. Remember, the key is to immerse yourself as much as possible. Surround yourself with the language, and it will become second nature. Our third step focuses on an age-old method: flashcards. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Remember when you were a kid, studying for exams with a stack of flashcards? Well, that same technique can help you master a new language. Flashcards are especially potent for vocabulary building. Each card holds a new word, its meaning, and maybe even a sentence for context. You're not just reading, you're actively engaging with the language, cementing those words in your mind. And guess what? In this digital age, you don't need to worry about carrying a bulky stack around. There are numerous digital flashcard apps available that you can access anytime, anywhere. They offer features like spaced repetition, which optimizes the learning process by scheduling reviews at the most effective times. So, whether you're on a coffee break, waiting for the bus, or winding down for the night, you can whip out your flashcards and learn a few new words. Don't underestimate the power of flashcards. They make vocabulary building a breeze. Last but not least, you need to practice, practice, practice. It's the key to mastering a new language, the secret sauce that separates the dabblers from the polyglots. You see, learning a language isn't like memorizing facts for a test. It's more like playing an instrument or learning to dance. It's a skill, and skills are honed through practice. Practice isn't just about reciting vocabulary words or conjugating verbs, it's about engaging with the language in a holistic way. That means speaking, listening, reading, and writing in the language you're learning. You have to immerse yourself, to live the language, speak it out loud even if it's just to yourself. Listen to it whether it's a podcast, a song, or a conversation on the street. Read it in books, on signs, in articles. Write it in journals, in text messages, in notes. In language learning, practice indeed makes perfect. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, they're part of the process. Let's recap what we've discovered today. We've learned that consistency is key. By setting aside a little time each day, your language skills will steadily improve. Immersion is another powerful tool. Surrounding yourself with the language, whether through travel, movies, or music, accelerates your learning. We also explored the power of flashcards. These handy tools help you memorize new words and phrases, making language learning more interactive. And finally, practice, practice, practice. Use the language in real-life situations as much as you can. The more you use it, the more natural it becomes. Mastering a new language may seem daunting, but with these techniques, it's more achievable than you think. Happy language learning!